up, everybody? Today we're back, obviously, and today it's time for the divisional playoff schedule. I'm just gonna get started because I'm in between classes. Like I film basically every week, I'm in between classes. So I'm gonna have to make this fairly quick, even though I still got time. So basically, I've got my laptop here because my printer was not being funny and it was not printing out my sheet. The sheet, that I normally use, like these ones. I always have these sheets that I list all the games and information about them. So I just had to email my sheet to myself because it wouldn't let me print it. So today, we're going to have to use the computer to do it instead, but that is totally okay. Here we go. Wild card was quite an interesting weekend. I got a lot of picks right. I also did get a lot of picks wrong. Did not go quite like I thought it would. I'll just talk about it when I get there. Browns won. Do need to get that out there. Congrats to the Browns. I was cheering for the Browns to win that game. Really proud they did. And I picked the Browns to win. Everybody, I picked the Browns to win. Yesterday, I was in class for the first time in how long, and my Phy Ed teacher was just giving me crap saying, no way you picked the Browns to win. And yes, I did. I will insert the clip right now. For this game, as bad as I want to pick the Steelers, because Steelers almost won with backups yesterday, I'm going to go with the Cleveland Browns. Cleveland Browns' 18-year postseason streak it has ended. And are they going to win their first game back? Take it from me. Yes, sir, they will. Cleveland Browns take the win on Sunday night against the Steelers. See, I told you, I said last week that the Browns would win. I said you heard it from me. The Browns will win Sunday. And they did. I'm proud of the Browns because I picked them to win, and they did. Wait, what is it? Go big or go home right there. I went big with the Browns, and I stayed big with the win. This weekend has a lot of good games that are also a bit tough to pick. So, last weekend had some difficult games to pick. This weekend's got some difficult ones too. So, let me just kick it off for the first game. Oh, and I do need to say, I'm sorry last weekend for Ian Eagle. I kind of said his name wrong. I said Ian. His name isn't Ian, it's Ian. And I know I did that multiple times during the video. Sorry about that. That's my fault. Sorry to Ian Eagle for that one. To kick it off. Oh, my sheet just went away. Okay, I got it back. Kicking it off. First game. Saturday. Kicking off at 3:35 p.m. my time. 4:35 Eastern. Los Angeles Rams and the Green Bay Packers. And boy, am I excited for this matchup, I gotta be honest with you. Game is on Saturday, obviously January 16th of 2021, and I already said the time. The game is on Fox. The announcers, Kevin Burkhardt, Daryl Johnston, Pam Oliver, Christina Pink. They are the ones calling this game on Fox. From Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin, Rams at Packers. So for this game, Rams are coming off a win. They beat the Rams took a win against the Seahawks last weekend. I picked the Seahawks to win this game. I did pick the Seahawks to win. I should have picked the Rams because the Seahawks offense did nothing. So that was just a terrible pick. But I apologize for picking the Seahawks last week. They absolute trashed their game. Rams took a nice win. It was a pretty good game. Rams could be in this one for me, I'll be honest. Green Bay Packers, look at them. They're 13-3. They had a bye week last week. The Packers are looking pretty good coming into this game. Now, you see, there is two things that separate one team from the other on why I'm going to pick them. The first thing is bye week, because the Packers got a bye week. And the second thing, I'm going to look it up right now on Google. Aaron Donald. Is he going to play this weekend? I'm really not sure, but I'm about to find out. Aaron Donald expected to play. Let's see this. Yeah, it appears that he's expected to play. So if Aaron Donald plays, That is such a big part. Rams defense last week completely shut down Seattle in their usually explosive offense. The Rams offense isn't super great, but let's be honest, the Packers defense is not super great either. This really is just going to come up to the Packers offense taking on the Rams defense, and which team can win this game in the trenches. For me, I feel like I'm going to go with the Green Bay Packers because the Packers had a bye week. Rams, I think, could have an opportunity in this game, but only due to the fact that the Packers are coming off a bye week, and this is going to be an offense versus defense for the Packers and Rams. So I'm going to have to give this one to the Packers because I feel like the Packers offense is going to outweigh the Rams defense, even though it's going to be a really good game. I'm going to go with the Packers on this one. Second game, Saturday night, Baltimore Ravens versus the Buffalo Bills. Time is 7:15 my time, 8:15 Eastern. The game is obviously on Saturday, January 16th. Game is on NBC. Announcers Al Michaels, Chris Collinsworth, Michelle Tafoya, the classic Sunday Night Football announcers. Location is Bills Stadium, Orchard Park, New York. So, the Ravens and the Bills. What do I say about this game? Ravens beat the Titans last week. I actually predicted the Titans to win that game. So that means I'm 0 for 2 so far, at least on the sheet. That's not good. I'm 0 for 2. I did pick the Ravens to lose. I picked the Titans to win, like I just said. I thought that the Titans' offense was going to be explosive, and even despite the Ravens' good defense, I thought that Derrick Henry would have a good game like he did last year and this year against them. But that did not happen. Titans' offense did nothing the entire game. The Titans were very bad. And Ravens looked pretty good. The Ravens' offense was flashy, especially in the second half. I really liked the way they performed. And the Ravens' defense did a very good job containing the Titans. Then we've got the Buffalo Bills. Bills are coming off a close win against the Indianapolis Colts. To me, that fumble call at the end of the game, I don't agree with the call they made. I think it should have been a fumble. It was called that he gave himself up and that he was down. Don't agree with the call. I do think that it was a fumble, but the Bills still won the game either way. The Bills' offense looked pretty good They looked pretty good. Stephon Diggs, he made some good plays. He had that one long touchdown. Overall, Bills' defense against the Colts, in the first half, they were not good. They were not good in the first half. But in the second half, they did look better, and Bills' defense looked to make improvement. Honestly, I don't even know what to do with this game. I might go with an upset here, I will be honest. Ravens looked good. They exceeded my expectations. Bills let it keep close, and their defense did not perform like I thought they would quite as much. For this game, I'm going to go with the Baltimore Ravens. As much as it hurts to do it, much as it's weird, actually it's not that weird because, again, I picked the Browns last week, so I'm not really scared to go with the Ravens, but I'm going to go with the Ravens. Lamar Jackson had a great week last week, and Ravens just looked really good. They stifled the Titans' offense in a really good way, and if they can do that against the Bills, this should be a win for the Ravens. So Saturday night, I'm going to have to go with the Ravens. Let's continue. Sunday, 2 games. Cleveland Browns versus the Kansas City Chiefs. On Sunday, January 17th, at 2:05 p.m. my time, 3:05 Eastern. Game is on CBS. Announcers Jim Nantz, Tony Romo, Tracy Wolfson, Jay Feely. Location, obviously, Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. Why'd I say that so weird? Missouri, not Missouri. Why'd I say it like an O? Missouri. I'm sorry. This is going to be a good game. Browns last week, they had the luckiest game I've ever seen in my life. I loved watching it. It was a good game to watch on Sunday night, if you guys didn't see it. Browns had quite a game. It was so crazy to watch. The Browns' offense looked pretty good in the game. But the thing that looked even more, really, was obviously their interceptions, but their defense looked pretty good, at least in the first half. Steelers did mount a comeback in the second half. They were down by 13 for however long. But overall, Browns' defense did do a pretty good job. Browns' offense did good. They were able to move the ball pretty efficiently downfield, at least from what I was watching. The run game really did good. Kareem Hunt and Nick Chubb did a great job for the for the Browns' run game. They did good. They really helped the Browns' offense, and that gave the Browns the win. Kansas City Chiefs, let's go. Oh, Browns had 4 interceptions, if I didn't say. They had 4 interceptions, but they allowed 4 touchdowns. Kansas City Chiefs. What do I say about them? Kansas City Chiefs, led by Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid. Kansas City Chiefs are currently 14-2. They're coming off their bye week, obviously. The Chiefs are coming off their bye week. They didn't play last week. Chiefs have been looking good. There's really no reason to say why the Chiefs can't win the Super Bowl again this year. There's no logical reason to say that they can't. So, for this game, Chiefs offense is still really good, like it is almost every year. Tyreek Hill and Patrick Mahomes have been working out really well for them, and the Chiefs defense they've also been fairly good lately, as of late also. But for this game, I'm going to have to go with, not the upset, I'm going to have to go with Kansas City Chiefs this time. I really had no thought in my mind to go with the Browns this week. Actually, after I told my Phi Ed teacher and he didn't believe me that I picked the Browns, he said, "Did you pick the Browns to win the Super Bowl?" And I said, "No." This is where it ends right here. Kansas City Chiefs are going to take the win against the Browns this week. Really don't see a way that the Browns can win unless they show up with a bunch of lucky errors like they did last week. But it's going to be a good game. In my opinion, that game is going to be a good one, especially with my favorite CBS announcer, Tony Romo and Jim Nantz. Browns looked insane last week. I did not expect what happened to happen, but I'm really happy it did. And Chiefs, it's the Chiefs. So, Chiefs take this one. Last game, Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the New Orleans Saints, Part 3. This is on Sunday, January 7th, obviously, or 17th, my bad. Time 5:40 p.m. my time, 6:40 p.m. Eastern. The channel is on Fox. The announcers, Joe Buck, Troy Aikman, Aaron Andrews, Tom Rinaldi. Location is Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans, Louisiana. This is going to be a good game. I'm a fan of this game. The Bucs last week, they posted a good game against Washington. The Buccaneers offense, overall, they did a pretty good job with the way that they performed out there. Their defense, they did pretty good. I wouldn't say they did outstanding, especially against a rookie quarterback. He's not a rookie. Sorry for saying that. Against an inexperienced is the word I meant to say. I'm sorry about that. Quarterback of Taylor Heineke. But Heineke did a good job. Obviously, I'm not wearing my Vikings sweatshirt this week. But he came from the Vikings. Heineke played for the Vikings for 3 years he was here. But Bucs defense, overall, they didn't do super great, I'd say, against Washington. But there's some improvement. But they're still a very good unit, and they still have a very good run defense. It showed pretty well. Then we've got, obviously, I already talked about the Bucs offense. Hold on. Then let's flip it to the Saints. Saints are coming off a win against the Chicago Bears. Pretty easy win, to be honest. The Bears didn't really do much in that game. Saints offense overall in that game, the Saints offense looked pretty good. They did have some struggles throughout the game, but I think that they looked pretty good. Their run game was not super efficient. I mean, it was pretty good, but there was still some room for improvement in it. Their passing game looked good. Michael Thomas had a touchdown. Who else had a touchdown? Thomas had a touchdown. Alvin Kamara, he had a rushing touchdown. Latavius Murray. He's also another former Viking player. Latavius Murray. That was a good one. I like back when they had that one. Comment down below if you watched the Nickelodeon version of this game, please. Comment down below if you watched actually the Nickelodeon one, because I did not. I don't even get Nickelodeon on our TV, actually. We just get like the basic channels, but it's fine. So I just had to watch the CBS version, which is good, because it was Romo and Nantz, the best announcers on CBS. So Saints defense overall, they did really good against the Bears, but that also could be from the Bears offense struggling. So I don't really know which way that goes. But Saints offense looked good. The Bucs looked good, but their defense, I could see improvement. Both teams, for this one, Brady, who knows his future in Tampa Bay, And for Drew Brees, could he be retiring after this game? It's a possibility. And with that possibility, I'm going to have to go with the Saints to win this one. Close one, but I'm going to go with the Saints 3.0. Saints have won the first 2 matchups against the Bucs this year, and for the third one, I'm going to go with them 3 wins this year. Saints looked good last week against the Bears. The Bears' offense did nothing, or it could have been the Saints' defense been doing good. I'm really not sure. The game could have changed if Javon Wims went to drop that pass in the end zone, but that was a really good play, other than the fact that they didn't get the touchdown. For this game, Bucs-Saints is going to be a good one, but I'm going to go with the Saints. But, yeah, it's a close one. This one, let me just recap this real quick. Rams versus Packers in the first game on Fox. I went with the Packers, but I could see the Rams defense possibly having an opportunity. Only if the Rams defense shows up. They need some movement with their offense, but really last week it didn't show a lot of that. So that's why I went with the Packers. Ravens versus Bills on Saturday night on NBC. I went with the Ravens for the upset because the Bills, they didn't look outstanding necessarily. I wouldn't say they looked like a Super Bowl team last week, but the Ravens, they exceeded my expectations and they did win against the Titans, and I didn't think they would. For this game, they were able to hold the Titans defense very well, and I think they should be able to do that to the Bills too. So as much as I don't like the Ravens and as much as I don't want to do this, I'm going to go with the Ravens. Browns versus Chiefs on CBS on Sunday afternoon. I went with the Chiefs. Pretty easy choice for me. Chiefs are a Super Bowl caliber team, and that's why I picked them to make the Super Bowl again. Browns just got lucky, to be honest. And last but not least, Sunday evening on Fox, Buccaneers versus Saints. I went with the Saints. I just feel like the Saints defense last week played really good, and that should be able to limit Tom Brady and all of his weapons. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to leave a like, and leave a like as sympathy that my printer isn't working, so I had to do this on my computer. Just kidding. You don't have to leave a like for sympathy. I'm not requiring a like. You can like it if you want, but you don't have to. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm super excited for this weekend. Bunch of good games this weekend. Thanks for watching. Have a great night, everybody. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, peace. And if the Browns win, I might lose my brains. Literally. Picked them last week. Didn't this week, though. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, peace. Have a good night, everybody. Peace out.